Hey everybody, it's your girl Char, the super chick. Guess what day it is? That's right, it's hump day and it's right around 7 p.m. It's time to relax, chill, and unwind with your girl Char, the super chick, on the evening wind down. Okay, that's right. Hey everybody, make sure you are following me. Make sure you guys go to my Instagram, go to my Facebook, go to my Twitter, and just say, let me find Char. Let me follow Char, see what she's up to. So make sure you guys are following me. Taniska, not Taniska first. Char Taniska. Y'all know I'm kind of goofy. Char Taniska is my name on Facebook and Instagram. It's really simple. I'm always going to be Char the super chick. So if you can't find me no way, you can find me that way. All you have to do is hashtag Char the super chick and I will pop up. Make sure that you guys are following and liking the show. Also make sure you go to Spreaker. Now let me tell you this. Spreaker is my main platform. Now you can find me on Google, iHeart, Spotify, YouTube Music, all of those things. But Spreaker is my main platform. So it's very important to me that you guys like the show, share the show, subscribe to the show. And I know it's a little pain going on. You have to fill out stuff, put your information in, but I need you to do it for me. So if you guys love me the way I love you and you're rocking with me the way I'm rocking with you, you will go on Spreaker, the evening wind down, like the show, subscribe to the show, share the show. Please leave comments too. So if you guys want to hop in the chat room, I am live tonight. I'm willing to chat with you. Also, I'm going to be taking some calls. So if you guys want to weigh in on the topic tonight, the number is 615-823-9981. I want you to call me and let me know what you're thinking. So tonight I am going to get right to it. We're going to talk about stepmoms, girlfriends, baby mamas, wives from a different marriage that still may not be that child's mother, that may be overstepping their boundaries. So, hey, I want to know what you guys are thinking. This is a topic that we have not talked about yet on the show. So I'm kind of excited to talk about something other than narcissists. Y'all know that's my favorite thing, right? Because it's so many people that just try to use, abuse you, and do all this so crazy stuff to you. But anyway, tonight we're going to talk about something different. We're going to talk about stepmoms, girlfriends, baby mamas, wives that may be overstepping their boundaries. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you grab your favorite beverage. Get your wine of the hour. Let me know what you're sipping on, and we're going to talk about it. It's your girl, Char, the super chick, and you're tuned in to the evening wine down. Do you know what time it is? That's right. It's right around 7 p.m. It's time to relax, chill, and unwind with your girl, Char, the super chick, on the evening wine down.
With your girl on the radio, just for you. And she's here to give you all you want on the radio show with Char. She's that chick.
What is it that you want from me? How could you once love me, then leave me? I looked at your face, nothing to say. I'm sick and tired of playing these games. Thinking more ways things used to be. I guess it just meant much more to me. I showed you my love, stood by your side, and you still ran out on me. 'Cause I thought this was forever. You told me that you loved me. I guess it's me. Trusting a fool. You said you'd be beside me. Always there to guide me. Oh, I guess it's me. Trusting a fool. Yesterday is gone and I gotta move on. Sick of wondering when you're coming home. I can't take this, so pack all your 'cause we both know your love ain't here no more. took care of your kids, I paid all your bills, I gave you my love and then you threw it away. The lies you told, the games you played, I didn't need you anyway. 'Cause thought this was forever. Thought this was forever. You told me that you loved me. Told me that you loved me. I guess it's me. I guess it's me. Trusting a fool, yeah. You said you'd be beside me. Said you'd be beside me. Always there to guide me. Always there to guide me. I guess it's me. I can't believe trusting a fool. I trusted a fool. It's obvious that you don't want me. Now I question if you really truly love me. You only think of yourself, so I'ma do better by myself. 'Cause I don't want you no more. I gave you all the time in the world. I gave you all the space you needed. And I won't play the fool no more. 'Cause I thought this was forever. Thought this was forever. You told me that you loved me. Told me that you loved me. I guess it's me. Trusting a fool. Trusting a fool. You said you'd be beside me. Said you'd be beside me. Always there to guide me. Always there to guide me. I guess it's me. Trusting a fool. Trusting a fool.
All right, y'all. It's your girl Char, the Super Chick. I'm back in the building. Actually, I never really left the building, but I'm back. So, hey guys, make sure you're hopping in the chat room. Make sure you're sharing with your
Sharing
friends.
too much online can
You know,
your
I
identity
want to know
and
what you guys are
reputation.
thinking. So tonight we are going to talk about stepmoms that may be overstepping their boundaries, stepmoms that may be just doing too much. You know, sometimes I am all for discipline. Now, I'm not going to say I'm 100% okay with, you know, when someone is just downright nasty to a child, disciplines a child for the wrong reasons, you know, stuff like that. But I'm all for discipline. But do you have the right to discipline someone else's child? Now, this topic came from a listener, and this is what she wanted to talk about. So I said, hey, I've never talked about it before, but we'll get into it. We'll talk about it. If you guys want to weigh in on the topic, all you do have to hit me up. Y'all know I'm just like super fast talking sometimes. I'll have a consumer on the phone and I'll be like, yes, you guys, they'll be like, excuse me. So, I know I need to slow it down a little bit when I'm on air. Actually, we got a caller now, and I'm going to bring her right in. Hey, good evening. Welcome to the evening wind down. Who do we have on the line tonight?
Monique.
How you doing, Miss Monique? This is your first time on the show.
It's not my first time on the show, but it's my first time on a call with you.
Whoop, whoop. That's what I like to hear, you know. But anyway, I want to thank you for joining the show. And I also want to get right to it. So we are talking about stepmoms, girlfriends, wives, whatever it may be, that may overstep their boundaries in the role of, you know, being the parent. What's your take on that?
My take on it is that a lot of people, regardless if it's male or woman, a lot of people do tend to they tend to cross boundaries. I'm not going to say everybody, but some people do.
Now, don't give everybody your PIN number in the back. You know, we got listeners everywhere, and while we hear toot, 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 toot.
I know.
Not trying to burst you out, but I'm just saying we can hear your fofo. All right, so so I didn't quite hear you because, you know, we did hear the machine in the background. If you would just repeat what you said so that the listeners may be able to, you know, in case they heard your fofo as well.
Okay, I said that some people do get they overcross their boundaries. Um, I'm not gonna say all, but definitely a lot of people cross their boundaries when it comes to being a step parent and just getting to know their child. And you really don't know their child, yeah, they tend to kind of cross boundaries.
So what if it's a long-term relationship, right? And the father
Hmm.
has agreed that, yeah, yeah, baby, you got that. You could discipline them. If they get out of line, get that switch, get that belt, and by all means, whoop that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what if it's that case? Okay, so do you have children?
Yes.
Are you and the father in separate houses?
Yes.
Okay. What's your take on his wife, girlfriend, whatever, disciplining your child? Are you okay with that?
It's levels to it because it's a certain type of way you have to discipline them. Far as listening, if they're not listening, then you go get the parent, the actual biological parent to come handle the situation before they feel like they have to take the matters into their own hands of putting their hands on someone else's child. Just for the simple fact that he might not care doesn't mean that mother won't care, or just because she won't care don't mean that father won't care.
So pretty much you're saying that this should be something that's agreed upon with the mother as well. Now we do have someone in the
Exactly.
chat room. TT, she says, if I'm watching your child, they get disrespectful, I'm laying down the law. Discipline will be enforced. So,
Well, that's if you want some problems or not. You
mm,
gotta think first, like, do I want to start something within our relationship? Because there's some men that's like, don't touch my child. I can handle that, and there's some people, some mothers that say, I don't want that person touching or hitting my child, and then he abide by those rules to say, hey, my child mother don't like that and we're not going to do that.
okay, so let's flip the script, right? Your child is so bad, and there's a lot of kids like this, right? Let's just say hypothetically, they curse, they bite, they kick, they fight, they tearing up stuff. Do I not, as a stepmom, have the right to discipline them? Like, is it
Well,
levels to it? Is it if they
it's
this way or if
definitely
they that way?
levels to it. It's definitely levels to it because once that parent feel like that, you're not a threat or any harm to their child if you discipline them, then yeah, why not?
Okay, so TT saying, well, then you need to keep your kids at home.
And I do.
So, but
That's the exact reason why I don't let people babysit them.
well, see, that's why I said I'm glad we talked about it because I've never talked about this before, and this is kind of like the first time that we're weighing in on it as women. Now, I'm like TT, right? I don't like to whoop little girls per se, but if I got to spank you, I'm gonna spank you. I really don't want to though. But little boys when they bad, like I got that old woman touch, and I could just put them over my knee, and you know what I mean. But if it's somebody else's child, I don't think I would go there. I think I would definitely tell the father and say, "This is what happened when you was gone. You need to handle that." Now, if
Right.
we've been together for years, longevity, stuff
Then that's
like that.
different because, after due time, you might, they do something wrong. You might slip up and pop them or whoop their butt. But like I said, in the long run, especially if you help and take care of that child and you feeding that child and you helping clothing that child, then, down the long run, it could be like, well, you put in a lot and invested in a lot to help me take care of my child. So yeah, you have every right to discipline my child in that manner, if they say.
Okay, so Miss Fab has chimed in the chat, and you ladies can call in as well if you guys want to just really voice your opinion, so the rest of the listeners that may not be in the chat room can actually, get a sense of what you're saying. So Miss Fab is saying tough love. No, no, that's TT. I'm sorry. Miss Fab is saying it takes. I need my glasses, girl. Miss Fab is
Got a lot.
saying it takes a village. It takes a village. So as long if it's not abuse, it should be allowed. So question to TT, right? You have daughters and you meet this guy. You're gone. The child is being absolutely irate.